Hey everyone. It said it was Muckers Assemble that I was on, so I'm not sure if it's coming through. It said Muckers Assemble, so I don't know why. Anyway, we're here. Right, let me just share this. You can do your thumbs up. That'll be fab. What the hell? Get rid of that. All right, live now for this week's MTS Mix and Match. Okay. Did not like the spell check on that. Right, that should share that out. That's done. Okay. Let's just get rid of that one. Go back in again. Morning, everyone. Sorry, I was trying to set it off my laptop, but it's just the battery's not, it's been on charge, it's not holding it. So I need to, it is old. I've had it for about 4 years and it's got a lot, to be fair, it's got a lot on it as well that I probably could do with taking a lot of it off. It might be overpowered. So it needs a bit of a clean and stuff, I think. I was on the right channel, wasn't I, Amanda? People said made to surprise, so it threw me, but it wasn't coming up on my iPad. I thought it was. Anyway, we're here. It doesn't matter. Good morning, everybody. How are we all? Hope we're all well. I have a very energetic dog this morning. I don't know whether he's just had a really good sleep. It's much, much cooler. He is full of beans. I've been playing with him for like the last hour. I've got my mic on there. I don't need it today. Put that on charge. For tech, that is, Shirley, sadly. Tracy, I've literally just come on. So literally just this second, so you're not late at all. Morning, everybody. 2 a.m, 53 degrees. A lovely night here in Oregon. Yeah, it is nice. It is a lot cooler. Well, he's obviously feeling better for it. So, but thank you, everybody, for joining. And yeah, hope everybody is good. So as promised, we are going to do the alternative way of using the pop-up flowers. I did see Tez's one where she did the acetate and Under the Sea and the Halloween. I had them all screenshots on my phone to show you, but because now I'm filming on my phone or doing the live through my phone, I can't. But they're all on Muckers Assemble. But the one that's inspired me today was the Christmas version that Wendy Eves has done. I think Wendy's in our chat. Well, she has been. She might not be in today. And she's used this one with the festive characters and it looks really cool and I want to make one. So that's what we're going to do today. Morning, everybody. We had rain last night. And also, just to start off on a slightly not very nice topic, but we were talking about in the VIP live yesterday for Made to Make about my great nan and about a newspaper article from when she got attacked. So I just want to put a little bit of a trigger warning. So I was just going to show some of it because some people we were talking about it and stuff. So if you're not, if this is something that's very sensitive for you, just mute just for like maybe a minute or so, because I just wanted to show these are the articles that we got, and I think it was definitely in the 40s. But this was my great nan, and she had a lodger who she took on, and I've mentioned the story before, and she got brutally attacked. And this was the newspaper. There was a few of them. It made mainstream news, and yeah, it was just, I read through them afterwards. I pulled them out and I just went through it again because I've not actually read them for quite a long time. And yeah, it was, you just can't believe what she went through, really. And it even mentions my nan as a little girl, her 2 children. I can't see where it is. I said I'm not gonna, where was the one that I read? So that mentions it a little bit there. These are the 2 big ones. I think it was this one, 3 years. Is that the one that I started to read? No, I think it's this one here. It is this one here. And it just says the terrible ordeal alleged to have been undergone by a Portsmouth housewife at the hands of her lodger during her husband's absence, my great granddad, from home was described to the Dr. Montague Way in the chair, something. Charles William Fitzgerald, who's 26, described as a labourer, was charged with unlawfully causing grievous bodily harm. To Miss Clara Elizabeth Holness, which is my little nanny, my great nanny, of 54 Gladstone Street, Portsmouth. She said that on June the 6th, says he was the prisoner, but I think they're calling him the prisoner, came to lodge at her house and he occupied the front room downstairs. On June the 17th, her husband went away to Southampton to work, and before going, he fitted another catch to her bedroom door. At about 10 p.m. on Wednesday, June the 19th, witness went to her room with her two children, so that would have been my nanny and Bert, her brother, locked her door and got into bed and went to sleep. The next thing I remember is then I heard a noise at about 11:30. She continued, the lock on the door was being forced, so she sat up in bed and wondered what it was. Then I saw my door open and Fitzgerald came in. He sat on her bed and leaned towards her, and she then told him that if he didn't go, she would throw the clock at him. He then said, "Don't worry, I'm not going to touch you," and he went out the room. There's no real graphic details here. This is just what went into the paper. A witness then added she was so terrified that she got dressed, went downstairs, and she told him that he must go. The prisoner was washing his face in the kitchen and she was sitting down with her kitten on her shoulder. And then it says he came back with a towel in his hand and added, Mrs. Holness, he put his hand over my mouth and landed a dreadful blow to my head. I cried, "Don't do it, don't do it," or don't. And then we struggled and he hit me again and on the head. I don't remember any more until the policeman and a taxi driver were urging me into the cab in Malins Road, and then I was driven away to the hospital. She then had to go back again and spend 6 weeks as an outpatient because there was obviously long-term trauma there. There is more details and stuff across the other ones, but that was the big incident that happened. This one, it says he followed her to the kitchen into the scullery, and then it was alleged that he placed his hand over her mouth and struck her with a blow to the head, and then she became unconscious and did not remember much of what happened afterwards until she was on her way to the hospital. So yeah, that was the man, and he served three years for fair attendant. So, but yeah, he was 26. But because it mentions Nan and her brother as children in the bedroom, well, Nan was born in 36, so this must have been either she could have been 4, but it was a little bit older, so it could have been literally the 1940s or maybe the end of the 30s. I can't remember the date. There's nothing. There would have been dates on the papers, but they've not been printed. But yeah, that was it. And it says here his bail was granted in the sum of £50 or 2 sureties of 25, or 2 instalments, I imagine that was. Yeah, he was then in prison for 3 weeks. GBH, he was a labourer. But yeah, it's just, and I only found out of this within the last, maybe, I don't know, the last decade when Nan brought it up. But yeah, like I said, not the nicest of topics, but when something like that happens within the family, it's pretty bad. You imagine how, well, my Nan talks about it, but I don't know, she always talks about it as Nan's story. She doesn't talk about it as what she remembers, So, but yeah, because we were just mentioning it and I said, oh, I get it, and then I didn't. So if anybody was morbidly curious in some way, then yeah, that's the story there. But yeah, we call her little, well, she passed in 93, but she was my little nanny because she was so dinky and she was the most loveliest woman. She's the one that adopted. She adopted children. She obviously took in lodgers. She was just such a caring, lovely lady, and then you get that. So, but yeah, there you go. So like I said, a bit of a weird one to start off on. But then on a nice note, there's Poppy. There's the photos. That's my gorgeous little Pops. That's little Poppy. Isn't she gorgeous? She's just the sweetest little girl, and she is the happiest little thing. Absolutely adorable. So we're finished on a nice note there with this morning's intro with gorgeous little pictures of Poppy, isn't she? She's absolutely adorable. She's just the sweetest little girl. So there we go. So yeah, real mix on. Like I said, don't tend to really go off topic and stuff like that, but it was just because it was off the back of yesterday. So right, let's start crafting. So yeah, so we're going to use this one today. Yeah, just seeing you comment. Yeah, it was terrible, wasn't it? Really nice. Really not nice. Good morning from sunny Jamaica. Hey, Chrissy. Oh, nice. How's that holiday going? The fact that your great-grandfather had the foresight. I know, strange, isn't it? Yeah, so, right. Colours, what we're going to do here. What colour do I want? I guess we'll do this in green because all the flowers are going to be covered, apart from like the grass, really. So this one we'll cut in green. She is adorable, isn't she? Let's do. I've only got that one piece there. That'd be nice. That's a nice Christmas green anyway. Someone was asking about the registration marks on this. So obviously it cuts the whole thing out. The registration marks are there is if you've got your pattern paper and you want to cut it into the pattern paper that's already, that you've stuck to your card blank, so you can use it that way in this, you know, the same way. But otherwise you just cut this one out. Thumbs up, everybody. Yeah, so how are we all? I mean, I spoke to a few of you yesterday anyway, but how are we all this lovely Friday? What have we all got planned? I've got bin storage. I'm going to be assembling later on today. A little bit of work. Oh, let me just turn off. I can see my phone. The shadow is really bad. Yeah, so I'll be putting that up. Exciting stuff. Riveting as ever. And I'm going to do a lot more garden work as well. What a beautiful baby Poppy. Thanks so much for sharing. Yeah, my sister doesn't mind the odd pictures and stuff, and she shares her, I mean, her Facebook's private, but I won't share lots of pictures. Kim, your family are coming to see. Nice. Sam, it's always wonderful to find out even the bad stuff, your family history. Yeah, it is interesting. We found out loads of stuff, Deanna. My dad's gone really far back with the family tree. On my nan's side, so my mum's side, he's gone back to the 17th century. And on his side, I think the 18th. And it's dad's side where there's the bigotry. And there's I think there was one family member who went to prison. So yeah. You know, all these interesting things. I have some crafty friends coming for a stitching day tomorrow, so we'll be cooking. Oh, nice. What are you stitching? Is it quilting, things like that? I made up, got hold of the festive friends on eBay. Oh, nice. Like I said, a lot of the seasonal stuff people will use this year and then sell on, because then they'll get new festive stuff next year. Or with any collections, really. A lot of people use, you know, like fashion, clothing, buy it, use it and sell it on. And I'm an advocate for that. I'd rather you do that than go and shop and buy fakes. So, you know, that is much more sustainable. It's better. You're getting the real deal, and you're funding your habit to buy more of the, you know, the good stuff. So, anyone sent down here to Australia? Anyone sent down here to Australia? What do you mean, Rosie? Hello as well. Pegboard arriving today to hang my carrot. I loved my pegboard. I still got it in the loft actually, because I might use it when I go out into the shed. End of month, so husband's invoices to do. Gardening and sorting the craft room night. I just like those weekends. I'm meeting friends tomorrow morning for breakfast, so we're doing that first. So that'll be nice, and then I'll be doing, you know, pottering around, go for a nice dog walk. Like I said, sort out this garden because it's nearly done, so I can get the front one done, and then yeah, start to look at doing stuff in the house again, because I've still got all the stairs to do. It's just the summertime's the best time to get your garden bits done. You know, I don't want to be looking out the window in the winter at this horrible muddy garden. I'd rather it all be done. So prioritize that, and then we're going to crack on and get this landing and hallway finished, because it's all like livable. It doesn't visually look nice, but it's all, you know, it's not causing any problem being exposed. But I do want to get it done ready for the winter, because it's going to be cold if I don't get it insulated. Convicts from years ago. Oh, sorry, got you, Rosie. I thought you were asking if anybody in the chat was from Australia. So really, this is going to be pretty quick to put in, because it's then going to be, you know, doing all of the colouring. I'll do the Santa and the elves. Like I said, Wendy's, I like exactly what she did with hers. Going to the market at a over 65 community, so lots of craft items for sale. Nice. Sounds good. Okay. Oh, I didn't do my middle school line. I'm thinking, why is that not folded? Hey everyone. Hey Simone, my daughter and family arrive tomorrow from the Netherlands for a week. So, oh, nice. Oh, that'd be lovely. Where are we? Yeah. Oh, that'd be very nice. Yeah, I've got my cousin. She wants to meet up next week as well. And then they're coming down again on their way. They're stopping on their way back from Cornwall at the end of August, towards the end of August. So I'll see my aunt and uncle who I've not seen for quite a while. That's my dad's sister. So that'll be nice. Yeah, some nice things going on. So I've got my week off. I'm going to go up to Portsmouth and see family. So yeah, it's going to be a nice month actually. Some nice things happening in August. I hold on to so much. We just tossed out a box I tripped over the other night. It had been sitting there. Oh no, see I can't, that gives me anxiety. I can't have things. It's not used, get rid of it. Get rid so someone else can enjoy it. I think she put that in a 6x6. Let's grab, I will cut that one down, I think. Cut this one down. Let me just grab my pattern paper. Which one do you want to use? Okay, yeah, I'm just going to trim. This is, I bought a load of these 8x8 ones. Rather than using my card, I can make a true 6x6 size. Permission to leave, you can. No doubt I'll get some delivery anyway. I usually do, don't I? Finally got on a live new puppy in the house. Oh, Jill, what have you got? Oh, the puppy stage. Those sharp teeth. Yeah, what puppy? We need to know. Right. Now, what colours do we want to do? See, the Christmas lights would be nice for this one. That green would go quite nice against that. Or we do the lighter Christmas lights. Maybe the lighter ones, actually. What do we think? Oh, we got the candy canes. I haven't used these yet properly. Well, I have used them, but not candy cane. I think that one's nice, but it's maybe a bit dark. Trying to just get a nice bunch of them used. I haven't used the lighter ones a lot. I've got a lot of the lighter ones on the candy cane. I think they're the lights, because it goes well with that green that's in them as well. Yeah, I think that goes nice. we will definitely get the candy canes used. Neighbour came for a chat. Can't shout. Has she brought me trellis for the garden? Oh, again, we like neighbours like that. We were talking about nice neighbours the other day. And yeah, it's nice. Sharp teeth, sharp claws. The news last night showed a puppy that a person just shouting the puppy was chasing the cat. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I'm not good with stuff like that. I can't watch a lot of that. Plays on my mind. I'm going to do a very thin border on this one. Just a little bit of the white. One of my sisters has gone to visit her daughter-in-law's home for a holiday in Armenia. It's landlocked, so lots of mountains climbing. If she can stand the heat, 40 degrees. Yeah, Armenia is meant to be beautiful. So I hope she has a lovely time. Got 9 birthday cards to make, bunks to make as grandchildren visiting soon, pavlova to make for a party on Sunday. But don't you like those kind of, like, it's afterwards it's like, yes, I'm glad it's over kind of thing in a way, but it's also, I do kind of like that kind of chaos, like the whole hosting chaos. It is nice, but it's stressful. I'll decorate the front later. I'm always live on a Friday at 10. Always live, so put a little notification on your phone. I'm always here, unless I state otherwise. But Fridays are pretty consistent, because if it's not with a made to make, it'll be a launch. It's the Wednesdays. It's like every third one I won't be, because I'll be prepping for a launch. But otherwise, always here on a Friday. Organised chaos. I kind of like it. I always do a little Halloween thing. I didn't do it last year because of the house renovation kind of stuff, but I think I'm definitely going to do it this year. So I'll do an autumn Halloween-y kind of get together. I did want to plan in a barbecue next month sometime, but I've just moved all of the soil onto the patio, because I need to now build these big planters to then move said soil into them. And then it would clear it, but I just don't know. Could even have a nice barbecue in September. It's still nice, so we'll see. I'd like to just do at least one this year. I haven't brought a barbecue yet, but I want to get a nice one. And then next year I want to have barbecues all the time, because I love them. My neighbours have a barbecue nearly every night. I always smell their dinner. I get jealous. I hope one day you're like, oh Sam, we made a bit much. Do you want some? I missed out on that really cool Lidl like egg barbecue. I've seen the egg ones, but they're like £1,000. I'm not paying that. But Lidl did a good one for 200 and something, I think it was. And it was the aesthetic I'm looking for. Yeah, I like this time, Sam. Suits me better in Western Australia, 5 p.m. Oh, nice. Notification is nice, but okay on the east coast of USA. So it's 5:30 a.m. So we've got 5 p.m. in Western Australia, and we've got 5:30 a.m. on the east coast of the US. That's just mad. How far apart you two are in terms of time scale. It's just, yeah, that's mad. Get your barbecue from the person in Plymouth. Huh? From the person in Plymouth? Who? I'll probably get it secondhand on Marketplace, because there's always good ones going on there. Not okay. I'm trying to piece all these messages together. Just try and understand when I'm reading this. If your messages are a few past your original one, it's very hard for me to know what you're talking about. Marie Weber barbecues are really good. I found a 4-week-old stray kitten, decided to keep it, and its teeth, claws are like needles, and the other 2 cats aren't happy, and the dog is still trying to figure out if it's toy. Oh dear, you've got it all going on. I wish I could put a pic on the barbecue person you were talking about a few weeks ago. Barbecue. Oh, that guy. Yeah, he doesn't sell barbecues. It's the food that you go and buy from his truck. He's just got this massive long wagon thing. It's amazing. Again, see, my mind doesn't go back to 3 weeks ago. You need to be more detailed in these comments if you're talking about stuff in the past, because I've forgotten. Right, let's get this one stuck down. I just didn't think they would be strong enough to hold the elements that you put on it, but seeing Tez with the underwater animals, and then the Christmas stuff that Wendy's put on hers, it obviously does. I'm helping you stay off the Alzheimer's. Thank you. And just get this in the middle. I just want to put it up to the score line. And then close that up. Just hold that there for a minute. Good evening, Sam. Hey, Ben, how are you? Hope you're well. Non-stop rain here for 2 weeks. Really? Oh, can you send it our way? Because pretty much the whole of the UK is now in a drought. It is dry. We're not on a hosepipe ban where I am at the moment, but quite a few places are on hosepipe bans. Most of the grass now is resembling hay. Yeah, it's pretty dry. 7:30 p.m. in Melbourne. Ooh, a pop-up. Cards Tez made were amazing. Very good. Honestly, if you're not in our group, Mixed Up Crafters on Facebook, just make up a Facebook account just to be in our group. It's lovely. It's the best. I'd like to try one of these with snowflakes. That's a nice idea. Yeah, that's a good one, actually. I think space would be good with this as well. I think a space themed one. Just make sure I don't want that bottom bit. There we go. Space theme one would be very good. And you could do this all inky, all distressed. Do your planets and have your astronaut and everything. Okay, now we stamp and decorate. Oh, let me grab my Christmas set. So I put you away. I've still got stuff down here. I need to file all the Christmas bits away. I mean, we don't have to do the Santa one. We could do either of those ones, really. You're still on a hosepipe ban. It was so funny yesterday, Martin. My son went and watered my plants for me, and then it rained. We had a tiny bit of rain. I mentioned it yesterday morning, but it wasn't. It pretty much kind of dried as soon as it kind of hit the ground, you know. So yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, didn't do much. Maybe I will stick with Santa. It did look nice because he's got his arms open. Remember which one she had him on. I'm just going to go and see my laptop's turned on yet. No, it's still down. You got a hosepipe ban in Lincolnshire. Can't touch it now. No, she said be frugal, but it means we won't get a £1,000 fine. Yeah, I mean, if that happens, I'll just do lots of watering can. You know, filling it up. I do need to get a water butt ready for the winter though. I want a couple of them. Where am I? Just want to see how the direction and stuff they're being attached. Yes, I want to cancel. Okay. Facebook. Next up, Crafters. There's Wendy's. Okay, so she's got, I'll get the picture up. Make sure I'm not showing off anything I shouldn't. No, that looks okay. That's Wendy's. This is the one I want to recreate. She shared this in the group a few days ago. Isn't it lovely? Really nice. So it looks like he's on the back, and then, yeah, she maybe slightly folded bits of it. Folded like the ends of the flower. I think it looks great. And then you've got, scroll down. I'll put in, if you go to the search up here, you can put in Tez. There we go. And you've got that one she's done. They're the wiper ones. There's the Halloween one. That's using the glasses, razor glass, which is very good. So I like that. It's all like their different potions. I think that's really cool. And then she's done, that's the underwater one. These have all been shared within the last few days, so you can just scroll if you want to save them for inspo. That's brilliant, because it looks like seaweed. So yeah, you're just literally attaching them on the edges. So it does hold it. I don't know, I just thought it maybe be a bit much weight. And that's the acetate one that she did. Is she in the chat? I don't know if I've seen her come in. And there's loads of others. Some of you have done some other ones as well. That was good. The wiper one with the underwater. Look at that. So clever. I love it. I love seeing what you've done. So yeah, I think I'll just do the Santa one. I'm just going to keep Wendy's up on the screen just as my reference. Right. So I'm pretty much going to copy, like you guys copy me, I'm going to copy Wendy. So I don't have to put too much thought into it. It's already done for me. So, yeah. But it's nice again, because when I do these ones, there's not too many ways that I think that you can use them outside of how they're intended, but using it as a pop-up platform, which you guys have been doing, I think is brilliant, and it's opened that up for me a lot more now. And the glasses, I think just having characters and stuff coming out of them, I think it's brilliant. So that's really good as well. Very talented folk out there. Yeah. Listening and watching Sam is relaxing, so no offense, Sam. Hopefully I will be able to drift now after being awake for almost, honestly, the amount of people that say I've got a soothing voice, which, wow. Again, if past Sam in primary school, when she used to get the reports from the teachers saying she talks too much, if only I knew, I could have said, hey, my voice will send people to sleep. So, so then she's just used the presents. She's got a couple of toys there as well. We've got Santa's list. We've got all the elves. How many trees? She's gone for the same tree, so just that one. So we'll do 4 of that tree. We've got the North Pole sign. She's done candy canes. And this one. She's got the little car. What else has she got in there? So she's got 3 of those little ones. And then those. I think that's everything from there. I'm going to do it literally. Wendy, you here? I'm going to post it later if she doesn't come into the chat today. I go, I've copied Wendy, piece by piece. It's nice, isn't it? And even if you're going through a bit of a spell of just not having any motivation to do any crafting, it's nice to just still scroll through and see cards you like, and you can save them. You know, take a screenshot, whatever you want. I think you can just hold your finger down on the pictures and save them. And it's a private group. So yeah. It is, Jewel, it is. You'll see the little bits. You need to just add a little bit more pressure. So they're good. So we can get rid of that one, that one, that one. She didn't use that one actually. Could have a rogue one in there. That one, that one. So I need, I'm going to have to do 5 because, purely because she's got 4 trees, but I need an odd number. And 3 is going to be not enough. So I'm going to do an extra tree. She's just used 1 car, so that's fine. We've got 2 candy canes. And then she's done 1, 2, 3 of this one. I'd be honoured for Sam to copy any of my cards. Oh. There are a few though. I do see some of yours, and we've redone them in another way. Yeah, that's it. Oh no, and then yeah, so I need 3 more trees, so I'll do them on another one. Do these on here. Is that 2? Sam, my name's Joe. Oh, okay. I'll try and remember. Oh, is Benita here? I've not seen Benita. Oh, under a pile of papers. Sorry, I missed you. Hello. Hope you're good. Oh, I don't know why I did that twice. Right. In fact, I'm going to quickly clean these now, just so I haven't got to do the clean up at the end. We've already done. I just coloured these characters ready to make cards. Oh, good. Yeah, it's nice. Have you photocopied them? And then you've got them all forever then. So I'm happy for you to photocopy, as long as you're not photocopying to then sell. Like, you know, the coloured images. Like in packs and stuff, you can't do that, but you can photocopy for your own use. It just makes it easy then for you when you next go to create. And just print off your images. Unless you want to change the colours of them, then you'd have to colour them again. But if you know, like for me, these would always be most likely used in traditional red, greens, yellow, you know, those kind of, and white really, and then the brown bear, stuff like that. So I know I'd probably be happy to just always have that. My problem with posting is a Facebook group is I usually use items, stamps, dies, embossing folders, etc. from different designers on the same project. That's fine. It's the card. If the card you've made is following my tutorial, you can use what the hell you like. But it's a place to share cards made following my tutorial. So whether it's made to surprise using the dies, or it's a fun fold that I've done and I've used a stamp set from a magazine. If you followed my tutorial and it's my fold, then you can share away. Doesn't matter what you use. I like to copy. Good morning, Sandra. I like to copy people's cards. It's great fun knowing how they make different ways to use different die sets. Yeah, definitely. It's so much easier. I make 60 Christmas cards. Still working on my waterfall card. It is going to be big. We will need a box. We'll give it to my wonderful bestie neighbour. Oh, nice. I'm going to sit down because I can zoom in nicely with this. Um, come in a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, that's never been a rule, so sorry if you thought it was, but it's the fold. It's the card fold. That is what it's about, and following, yeah, place to share, you know, your style of what I've done. Yeah, I do like to sit when I'm colouring. Right, put that away for now. Let's grab that. Don't want them in there. Let's put it on the top. Quite a nice surface to colour on the top of this. How do you share on Facebook? If you join our group, the option will be there when you go on. You'll see it as, say, like post, and then it just tells you what to do on your phone or your iPad. As long as you've taken the photo on the device that you're on, then you upload and it'll bring up your album. Sorry, had to do a detour with my dad, so I bet that's all right. You also don't have to share. You can just join the group and just enjoy it. There's no rule that you have to share. We've got lots of members that it's just a source of information, and they, you know, are happy just crafting and keeping it to themselves, and that's fine as well. But it is just a lovely group, and because we approve every single post, there is no spam, there is no horrible stuff. You might, you know, I can't stop what people comment, but they're just not in the group. We don't let them in, and as soon as we've had any sign of anybody being slightly rude or anything, we just get rid of them. And we don't do no announcements. Oh, I'm leaving, blah blah blah. It's it. You go on. Yeah, so there's no spam, no selling, no prayer requests, no card drives, no links to anyone else apart from my YouTube. Yeah, just a really simple few rules, but it has kept that group what it is. I think it's about 7 years old now, and it's an active group as well. It's like people regularly upload and share. It's not like those groups where it's just full of just spam and people just promoting and stuff, and that's fine, but it's my group, so we don't need promotion. You can happily share pictures with your watermark, but if you've got your own YouTube channels or blogs and you've made one of my cards, you don't promote. It's not, you've got your own groups for that, you know. So yeah, I just think it works. And over the years, I've seen other people implement similar rules in their groups. So, you know. But yeah, there's nothing horrible in our group. It's all lovely. It's a nice bunch of people. I've been in some groups and they're horrible. Some you think, God, we're just card makers, we're crafters. Why is there all this horribleness going on? So yeah, we just don't entertain it. So if you are looking for drama, or you're looking for any kind of, I don't know, you want to be noticed, you won't get it. We don't give any time for that. And we don't buy and sell either. So if you wanted to sell stuff, we get lots of people trying it, we just decline. So you guys never see it. And we've had the odd people that have come in and, you know, had a rant or something, and again, we don't have it. If you're moaning about a business, you're moaning about me or anything like that, my mum will politely say, please go to Sam directly, please take your grievance up with the business, or this isn't the place for this. And that's it. Some people just want to moan for the sake of it, and there's just no need for it at all. So, but you never see any of it. We do have a giggle sometimes. My mum will say, oh, I've left an approval for you, go and have a look. And we're like, the cheek of it. I can't believe that. Yeah, we've had some gossips as well. This is Tomato and Scarlet. I think it's the manager in me from my retail days. I've implemented some of those ways in my group. A lot of it you would not even, know, but I think it's worked. If you don't allow it, if you don't feed it, then it never happens. So, and we don't. Yeah, crack the whip. Others I've joined have been much more restrictive, and it apparently coloured my view of all designers. Oh no. Gosh, we've got people that use anything. Lawn Fawn, Lisa Horton, Jamie Rogers. People use all sorts of stuff. I mean, to be fair, there's a massive percentage now where it is made to surprise products, but there's no rule that you can't use something from somewhere else, as long as the card you've made, the fold you've made, you've followed my tutorial. Because what generally happens is someone will turn around and say, oh my god, I love that card, how did you make it? And we always encourage people in the chat to write either the name of the tutorial or share the link to the tutorial, because it just helps out everybody then. Yeah. And if someone in the comments says, oh my god, I love the stamps that you've used, you can by all means say, oh, I got it from Jamie Rogers, oh, it's Lawn Fawn, it's Lisa Horton. I have no issues with that at all. It's a collective. I've got bits here from other designers that I enjoy using and stuff, so yeah, feel free to share. Like I said, the only stipulation is that it's a card fold that I've shared, and that's it. Good morning. What cute stamps you are colouring. Thank you. Well, as you've asked, Barbara, these are the Christmas at the North Pole. These were from my recent Christmas launch that I did, but I think Shirley said she had to get one from eBay. I think they've sold out. So, but you might see some people selling them on. So, yeah, I'm going to go through actually and do all the red bits first. So we'll do... Why do I feel like I'm missing an elf? Oh, I am. I'm missing an elf. Who did I not do? Oh, I've not done her in the middle. If I want to create something using those items but not following... Well, we've got a made to make group. So if you go to Facebook and type in made to make, you'll see the group. So we've got our own private group for that. So you can just share anything you want there. But no, yeah, for that, if you've just made a card and it's not following my tutorials, then it probably wouldn't be approved. Even though it's my products, it's about the folds, that group, and it kind of always has been. I mean, if it's like a general, just kind of standard open close card, we don't tend to mind. But selfishly, and that's why I've built it, it was to encourage people to come to my channel. You know, I'm not here to promote other people's YouTube channels. That's down to you, you know. And they would do the same thing. You know, if you started putting a load of Sam's folds on, I don't know, I know she doesn't do it anymore, but say Helen's, she wouldn't be happy, you know. So it's just respect to the person whose group it is. But we've got our own made to make group, so you can share away in there. So I have a suggestion for a cheeky sentiment: let it snow somewhere else. I have a plaque with that and would love the stamp. Let it snow somewhere else. Oh, like, that's quite good. The present elf, yeah. Good morning. Just got back from the horses and having brunch. My feet up. What's on agenda today? So we're making Wendy's card from the group, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of work and then put up my bin storage. Or attempt to. I still need to get, I've got these grid, like foundation grid things that I purchased, so I need to lay them first. So I probably won't get it up today, but yeah. To add to that, Sam is saying we now have a bunch of others people, Simone, Benita, Debs, who also have fantastic YouTubes. Yeah, and they've got their own groups as well, Laura. Simone's got her own Facebook group. Benita has. I'm not sure. I didn't know Laura. Oh no, Laura, you wrote the comment. I was thinking, Laura, do you have a YouTube? Debs, do you have your own Facebook? you'll find most YouTubers have their own Facebook page or group now. So share on theirs. And it helps build theirs, because if you're not interacting in those groups and pages, then Facebook doesn't push it out. So yeah. And so we work hard on your layouts and cards. Thank you. Will there be more peanut? Yes, there's one out it's next month, isn't it? We were talking about it yesterday in the group. It's a creative stamping issue, and it's a festive one. And it's out next month. I didn't know. I did not know. So I'm looking forward to that one. We'll make some nice cards. It's going to work well on future mechanisms as well. So there's a lovely big wreath stamp in the middle of the set. It's on their Facebook group or page. If you go on to Creative Stamping Magazine, just scroll down, you'll see it, and it shows you the cover, so you can see what it looks like. But I don't know where you are in the world. Obviously, if you're outside the UK, you're going to get it later, and I know America, you're about 3 months behind with the mag issues, so you might have to either find someone in the UK to purchase it for you, or if it gets enough, you know, they've got enough copies and it goes onto the site, then you'll be able to buy it from Craftworld, and you just have to pay the postage. So there are ways, or just wait, hold out until it hits stateside. Yes, Deb, you should. I do watch your YouTubes. Oh, she said she doesn't. I don't have a Facebook group. You should. It's dead easy to set up, Deb. It really is. You'll have the option on your normal page, and then you can just set up a group and then just link it below your YouTube videos. It's just a nice way to see people if they are making your stuff. Then it's a nice way, and you can do little competitions and giveaways, all that kind of stuff. It's nice. And you can set it all so it's a private group, and do it so that you can approve the posts. If you want to make sure, you're worried that you might get spammers or anything horrible, just set the group to all approve. Oh, I got Stephen to make me a bin storage and put a little flower bed on the top. Yeah, we were talking about that, but mine's it's arched, it's a curved top, so I won't be able to do that, but I like that idea. But I've got the planter, and I've got all nice things out the front now, so I've got plenty of space for flowers and stuff. But I do like that idea of like the living roof kind of effect. I think it's really nice. I'm still using those same colour reds. I'm just going to lay down all of this lighter shade first, following Wendy's card. So my launch is the 13th of August, Thursday the 13th. I'll be putting a post out. Yeah, Thursday the 13th. So next week's normal week. And I'm going to get some tutorials out, because I haven't done any this week, because I've had design work to do, I've had samples to make, and I've had a magazine commission, so it's been full on this week. But next week I will be back on track. I've got a nice amount of time to get everything edited, and then I go away for a week. So I won't be live on the 14th, and then all of that following week. I'll add it to the order on Craftworld. Yeah, see, that's you saying you should do the group. I love all the muckers that are coming over to my YouTube channel to see more content using the MTS products. I love that about being a Brandasta too. What colour do I want to do? She's red. That's going to be green. We can have red here. Yeah, we don't really gatekeep here. You've got YouTubers. We're just fair. I think it's just being polite and fair. Like, you know, don't come over here going, oh, please come and subscribe to me if we've never heard from you before. Or, you know what I mean? It's just about you know, just just sharing and being fair. The amount of people like posts where people are like, oh, they post in our group, like I said, you don't see it, but things like, oh, this is my blog, please come and like it, or I've just started a YouTube. And they're like people that don't even, they've recently just joined and then that's their first post, and it's like, you haven't read the rules. You have no intention at all, and you just think, no, go away. Red here. And a lot of you don't have YouTubes, but you might share loads on like Instagram and stuff. Again, just tag the people that you're following so they can see what you do. I need to get better at it. I do try and acknowledge a lot of that, but I've just got so many platforms, sometimes it does take me a while. But there's so many ways to build up your platform and get in there with companies. If you're using a lot of like creative stamping stamp sets, tag them, and then they'll probably feature you in the magazine, and then they'll share all of your links. That's how I built a lot of mine, was just being a prolific content creator for magazines and stuff, and just getting my name out there. You've got to work at it. Some people just expect it to be given to them, but I really grafted heavy in the early, I mean I still graft now, but I've got a brand. But in terms of like YouTube and stuff, you've got to really work at it. If you want organic and consistency and genuine people that enjoy you, then you've just got to really push it. All these people, I knew so many YouTubers in the early days who were buying subscribers, and just it was just so bad, some of it. Yeah, and they're not here now. And YouTube's changed a lot now anyway. It's just with like the algorithm thing and the way that you share and stuff. But because we've got a community now, I tick along nicely. And there's just so much content on the channel now that a lot of it just does its thing, Biggest problem I have is finding time to craft from all the washing I do. Yeah, we need more hours in the day, don't we? It's like picking how you share your content. So for me, my Instagram is like a funnel to my YouTube. So I do those quick little reels, put the info in it, and then people come and find me. You're not going to learn how to make the card on my Instagram. Some people do, they do quick tutorials, So it's just finding what works for you. But I like Instagram as that funnel to bring traffic over to my YouTube. Simone's filling in for next week. You got Benita, Simone, Deb, Tammy. All got YouTube channels. And I like watching people who have genuine passions for what they're using, and that was one of my kind of top tips. If you become a DT, become a design team member for a brand you really love and that you even purchased from before. That's how I found Hayley and Gemma. Simone is just she's a customer, but she loves it, and I like that passion because I don't tell Simone anything what she has to do. Everything Simone does is her own call. There is zero pressure. She's just done that off her own back. And same with Benita. But if you ever want to get on design teams, don't just go for something just for the sake of it because they're offering you free products or something. Try and go for somewhere that you genuinely love, because then you'll find it really easy to create, so it's, yeah. Hi everyone, sorry I'm late. Hey Lexi. Instagram is a fishing rod to wind people in. Well, some they run their whole business and stuff off of it. But I can't get on with it because you can't share links. You've got to do it all in the bio and all that lot. And Instagram, you can YouTube, you can just share everything below your video and it's done. So I kind of like that. What green? You want a little bit darker. I just think when you've got the freedom to create what you like, that's where the best work comes, you know. Trying to get a nice match. It's not bad actually. It's like a turquoisey, it's like two slightly different shades. There's like a turquoisey colour in that green. That's actually quite a good one because you're not going to see loads of that. It's going to get covered, so I think we'll do this one for the trees, or do I want to do the more green? It's not really tree green, is it? What's the fresh green? If you just click on Deb's, she was here earlier. Where is she? If you just go up, she's got the crown #2 next to her name. It's DJM Hallett. If you just click on there, you'll be able to subscribe. I'll do that one, I think. And they're all very different crafters as well, which is always nice. Different styles. But I like watching people kind of saying, but I don't think I do, unless it's my made to surprise on a launch, but I don't think I'm a salesy person. I don't think in any way I'm ever pushing people to buy product. And they're the people I like to watch. I just like to watch someone create, and if I think, oh, I like what you're using, I can go and find it because it'll be linked, or I could ask them. But I don't like watching people where it's just about sign up today, sell this today. It just, and yeah. I know I did my what did I get videos and stuff, but that is what I got, and I was just sharing it, and a lot of it was bargains and, you know, stuff from charity shops or like the works and the range and genuine bargains that others would like. But my made to surprise, I never pushed down anyone's neck. You know, I've always been quite, you buy, you know, what you want, which is why you can share whatever in the group, as just long as it's following a card fold I've done. So I do like big cards. I was having to do extra postage on the A2 because I was adding so much to them. So if I have to have postage, why not go exactly? Yeah, the UK, we are big cards here. I mean, I've said before, the cards my granddad sent my nan were like A4, so half of A3 folded in half. So it was an A4 size. They are insane. You didn't even have a letterbox that size. That's insane. Yeah, and obviously all of these, so Under a Pile of Papers and Blonde Cards and Crafts, they've got YouTube as well. And like I said, Tammy, I don't know if Tammy's in chat, but Tammy Channon as well. And if there's anyone else, just let me know. And that's another thing I say, is be vocal, like interact with the group. I don't mind sharing the love, but be interactive. Don't just come in here and just think, oh, I just want to, you know, because if you don't stick around, people will soon forget about you, you know. So just, yeah, share the love. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Sometimes I get my words all mumbled. Love watching What Did I Get? Yeah, and then I got it all. didn't need to get so much because Craft World, I got it all from there. Ella Dear, I also have a YouTube channel, but I've been so busy that unfortunately I haven't been able to upload videos very often this year. I'm posting more photos on Instagram and Facebook, so that probably works better for you, isn't it? I think it's just finding, if you can't commit, don't beat yourself up, but find somewhere where that's better for you. And if Instagram is what works, then, you know, that's great. I think sometimes people put a load of pressure on themselves, and it's like, you're putting the pressure on you. No one's asking you, and that sounds awful, I don't mean it like that, but no one's asking you to put out 3 videos a week or whatever. It's you're putting that pressure on yourself. So, you know, I think it's just because I got to the point where I couldn't do what I was regularly doing, so I was almost an everyday poster on YouTube. But once the brands picked up, and I did get myself in a bit of a stress because I was panicking, so I thought I'm not keeping up with that consistency, and then I just thought it's got to change. It's just me, isn't it? I've just got to make that decision, and now it's as and when, really. But we have our consistency with the lives, which is nice. I try and always make sure I show up for that, and we've got a routine with it now, like a bit of a schedule. But But I think if you're going to do any kind of social media and you want to be consistent with it on whatever platform, you just need to find something that you know you're going to manage. Love to see what you found. Yeah, thumbs up if you can, guys. I'm with you. There's pushing products all the time. It's just boring, isn't it? And when they say things like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna use this one," and they're like presenters on the telly, I think, no, you're not. No, you're not. You've just come in here. It's your job today, and then you're gonna go home. Some of them are crafters, but I just think don't like. I don't know. I don't like that falseness. I like to be around people that genuinely are really excited about, you know, something they've got and brought, and yeah. But some of them I knew weren't crafters, and they were saying stuff. I thought, you're such a liar. Just to hope that someone's going to now purchase because you said you're going to use it. Yeah. That's why I'm not a massive fan of TV, even though, oh yeah, I did mention that yesterday. I might be taking the magazine on TV. Only the magazine, not products, because our magazines, you get a different customer with magazines than you do with like your brand. So yeah, Made to Make may well be going on TV. But it's kind of my call. They want me to do a bit of research on the current selling techniques, and if it's something I feel will suit me, because my boss knows what I'm like. If I've got a presenter next to me going, just speaking a load of spewl, you'll see it in my face, and I'll be like, my face doesn't lie. So I've got to be careful, I think. That's a good way of looking at it, Sam. I was beating myself up thinking about that I was letting people down by not putting up a video every week, but it's quality. Exactly, it is. It is, 100%. You're setting those pressures, those things on you, aren't you? It's not, no one's saying you've got to do those every week, or so it's just finding that balance, and then you find you enjoy it a lot more. Now I've taken the pressure off having to do all those, you know, YouTube content, because I've got 3 channels, so it's just much better. Mixed Up Craft will always be my baby, and I will always upload, but it just won't be every day, and it hasn't been for a long time. So yeah, you're just stressing yourself out if it feels like it, and I have time, I'll film myself. Yeah, and you'll enjoy it more as well. Give us a break. No, you're not. Who's got the heating on? Helen, where do you live? No way. Why are you replying that to Jeanette? What did she say? Morning, miss. Sorry I'm late. Out for a swim and then breakfast. I couldn't have my heating on. Every face you show tells a story. You'll just see me like dozing off, listening to some presenter rabble on about, you know, and this is, so when they say things like, I shouldn't say this is so bad, but it's when they say really, like, it cringes me when like someone will say something about a stamp set, like, this is a real iconic, you know, it's a stamp set. Like, we're not stupid, we're grown ass women, we've been around a long time. You don't need to sell me it like this is going to change my life. That's what I don't like. Is this like, you know, this is the I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. Oh dear. These are these days that are using it and enjoy it. It shows. I think when they share on social, I do as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You know when you hear them, I cringe. I sit there and I think, it's a circle set of nesting dies, and you're making me sound like it's going to change my life. Like, it's not. I always say things like, you know, you've probably got about 20 Santas in your stash, but he's a little bit smaller, you know, he might be just the right size. That's a bit more comical and a bit more subtly, like, you know, but not, this is the best Santa ever. That's what I don't like, and that's what I struggled with when I was doing TV, was being around and listening to all this absolute tripe. I was like, I can't. And then you're encouraged to be that way, and I'm like, ugh. I'm coming from a sales background. I've sold, you know, suits and clothing and suitcases and all sorts. But I was always quite a I was never one of those salesy people that was like, this suitcase is going to totally transform your travelling experience. No, it's just a new one, and it does exactly what all the others do. And it will fit your clothes, and you can wheel it. So yeah, but apparently Hobby Maker isn't. The boss is actually really nice as well, whereas the boss of the other channel, the original, was not. They were not very good. Anyway. Yeah, it's like, do you remember back in the day when they'd be always knocking on your door and stuff, and you stand there and you just think, no, don't get pulled in with it. And always remember, right, when they say to you 50% sold, you need to be quick, they might have only just purchased 2. It might be 2 very expensive Brother scan and cut machines, the latest one, and they've brought 2, and they can sell 2 of them in that hour, and that will cover their TV or whatever it is rates. When they say there's 50% sold, that might just mean that there's 2 to start with, or 10 units and they've sold 5. Don't get pulled in by a lot of this. There's so many tricks to the trade. Don't be panicked, you know. Yeah. And I remember they were doing it on mine, and yeah, okay, we were getting close, and we had some sellout shows and stuff. But again, I just don't like that pressure selling and that fear of missing out, which I know some of you get and you laugh about. But yeah, it goes for anywhere as well. It's not just crafting TVs, any TVs and stuff like that. That's yeah, don't believe it all, honestly. But genuinely, when I say we are going to sell out, we do. But we've also sold like hundreds, if not thousands, of units. So I only say it when it really is. I like when presenters say you could sell this for £10. I think. There was one they used to always say, and I'd be like, stop. Oh, and that's it. And I had to say it was you get a lot of metal for your money. I hated that. Absolutely hated it. So if you ever hear me say that, go on TV, you know I've been asked. Yeah, there's a lot of metal for your money with this one. I feel so bad. But I know if you sat a load of presenters down of an evening, like at their Christmas party when they're drunk, they'd agree. Yeah, 50% is all a ploy, and we know, yeah. So you've always got to remember that now. So if I take the magazine on telly, and then the presenter says, we're 50% sold. Mind you, that we will take quite a few units on. It's probably not the best one to use as an example, but I'm so bad. But it's just truth, guys. It's truth. We don't need all those lies in life. Just say it how it is. You know. No one's ever going to want to work with me again. During the COVID time, my bank account. I just love this. Would change often. You watch. I'm going to go on now and deliberately say all these things. This magazine kit is like no other kit. It's going to completely transform the way that you create and craft. I'm going to have to do like a spiel. It's really good. You get a lot of metal for your money. I'm going to say all of it. Sorry, I did just go and purchase a polar bear and penguin. This is why I got so much craft stash all over the house that I never use. Stop, Shirley. Stop it. No, and that's the thing. If you've got a good product, then you don't need to convince people to buy it. Just craft with it, make lovely things with it, and people will be like, I want to make that. And that's enough to sell. We could play craft presenter bingo with it. We could. Oh my God, Anne, that is such a good idea. Okay, if it happens, right, I will create a bingo sheet with all the things, and yeah, you can print it off and then mark them off every time I say it. Don't, because I'll really start laughing on TV and the presenter will be wondering what's going on. But that would be very funny. What was I saying? We don't want emails, say something. Yeah, the days of. Have you watched that movie? It's a brilliant movie called Joy with Jennifer Lawrence, where she takes the mop to QVC, and it's in like the 50s or 60s, and it's all this kind of stuff, you know, real like heavy sales pitching and, you know, revolutionary mop head, one you've never seen before. I mean, how many cleaning products have we got? And they all say this is going to be the best cleaning. Bloody hell, they've been making cleaning products for friggin' decades. You know? And toothpaste. How many toothpaste have we had? And it's the best whitening toothpaste. Bloody hell. My teeth still look the same. I hate the phrase go on. You know you want to. We're doing this one. I'm doing Wendy's card. So we've done that and then I'm sticking all the Christmas elements on it. Yeah, new improved. There's another one I'm trying to think of as well. There's another saying. Thing is though, if I go on and they say these things, I am going to be rolling my eyes or like laughing to myself. I might have to pre-warn them and just say, look, I've worked in sales. I know what you're going to do. Just know I might laugh. Yeah, it sounds too good to be true. This is a game changer. What, a nesting die? And, you know, when they do say things like, you know, you might already have a lot of, you know, Christmas sets, but, you know, this one is, it's just going to elevate that a little bit more. And, you know, it's, I don't know. I can't think of my words when I'm trying to do all this, but you know what I mean. It's like, no, it's just say that, you know, there's always a market for. I always say there's always someone new joining the industry, joining the world of card baking, the hobby that it is. So those people are going to need a Christmas stamp set, a Santa, elves if they want. That's enough to sell it. That's it. You've always got your customers for that. But you don't need to tell the hardcore crafter who's been crafting for 30 plus years that this die or something is going to change her life. You know? We'll be texting you. Hate emails at work that start. We're excited to tell you nothing in my job is exciting. Oh God. Yeah, but Joe, what happens next? You know, on Thursday when I go, guys, I'm really excited to bring to you my latest release. Maybe, right? Why don't I launch on Thursday and I'll be really like, right, this is what we got, guys. Buy it if you want it. This is what it does. Yeah, there's already stuff like this on the market. There isn't, by the way. There's already stuff like this around. You know, I'm not really bothered if you want to buy it or not. It's up to you. We might have a sellout. Yeah, maybe I should do the complete opposite. I brought out this Kit magazine. Yeah, Kit magazine's been around for decades. Yeah, it's got a stamp set. It's got an embossing folder. It's got papers. It's got a little booklet. I mean, you've seen all this stuff before, but here's my version on it. Buy it if you like it. Danny would be putting his head in his hands like, why did we let her go on TV? Why? FOMO on MTS is real, because it does sell out way too quick. That's just the fact of my crafting life. Oh, it has changed mine. I've got oh dear. No, I follow a lady called Lorna Lux. Lots of you might know her as well. She recently lost her husband, John. She is genuinely a lovely, lovely soul. And she's got her own brand. She sells products, but she's just really chilled and just talking, and there's never any pressure to buy it. But because you know that what she's saying is, and I'd like to think I'm a little bit like that, what I'm saying is genuine, like it's nice, I make nice products, you know, and I craft a lot with it myself. You'll see me use my stuff, you know. But I like her, really nice, and I've a few of her things, and I thought, oh, I like the sound of that. I'm going to go and have a look and stuff. So, nah, there won't be, I don't think. And if they do, I'm not saying they'll be laughing. They know what I'm like. Don't ever say anything bad. I'm not like that. It's not in me. I'm not going to sit here and bitch and stuff because I'm not like that. I've got views on things, and if people do things and I don't think it's very fair or right or whatever, you know, I've got emotions and stuff, but I would never. I'm not a malice person. I'm not a horrible person or anything like that. You know, I just don't surround myself with people like that. And I think that's another good thing. I surround myself with people like, you know, that like the same things as me. That's why I've got a very tight friendship group with the same friends for decades since school, you know. And then you lot, I class a lot of you lot as friends, although virtual. You've been here for years, some of you. But you're all nice people, you know. We're not bitchy. We just start our day, we make nice things. We like to be with family or friends and do our days and stuff, and that's it. But you know, you get yourself caught up in some of the crafty stuff in the industry, and it's awful, you know. Not nice at all. What have I missed here? Late today, been to the bank, having problems with paper, taking money without my. That's terrible, Julie. I hope you got it sorted. On another note, my order is now leaving Las Vegas and it's on its way to me. Maybe Monday it shall arrive. The only thing I find exciting about my office job is when I kick off the weekend at lunchtime on Thursday. Nice. Oh, stop it. My face is aching with laughing. My son's just walked past and popped his head in. What are you watching? Oh no, one for craft. I haven't done that one. Just go on and say anything. Just gesticulate. Just guess. What's that mean? I don't know that word. People might appreciate the honesty. Imagine the faces of them. They'd be like, roll credits. Sam, you cannot say this. Can you imagine though if I just was let loose and I just said, look, I'm not going to stand here and I'm not going to say a load of salesy stuff. This is what it is. I'm Sam. I've been around for a while. Some of you might know me, some of you may not. I have a brand. I love it. I'm a prolific crafter. I love what I do, and here's my brand. Some of you might have seen these things before, and that's okay, but some of you may not. Come and join our community. Wave your arms, hands and arms about. That always reminds me of the scene in Team America, you know, with the puppets. They're like, do you distress school? I think I actually wet myself watching that movie. It was hilarious. I buy your collection so I even watch it. I know, and that still makes my heart go a little bit limp because people do that, and I just think, oh. But then if you don't like it, you can always get a refund. Or sell it on. As soon as it talks, and I buy it. Never been disappointed. Oh, thank you. Because I can attest to that. Sounds genuine. Thank you, Suwane. Micah's quite late joining us. I've been sorting out my car insurance. Hey, Ali. You just remind me I've got to sort out my permit parking actually. What's your product? Say what you want. We can though on my law. I'm going to do something funny I think next Thursday. No, Thursday after. Like, come on with a bottle of booze. Pretend to be drunk. I didn't want to be here. Really, I just want to be on my holiday. I can't be bothered. Here it is. You know, buy it if you like it. Oh yeah, there's a bundle. Oh dear. Do it. That's time are they going to reprint the Peanut Mag? They're not reprinting anything. There's just a new Christmas one coming out next month. But they will never reprint magazines. That's not a thing that they do. My husband and I used to stress called. My late sister thought the film was for kids. Oh God. That film is just hilarious. The sex scene. Honestly, we absolutely cried We were laughing so much. I didn't know really what to expect. I knew it was puppets. It's like Thunderbird style, isn't it? But we were howling. I should watch that again because it has been years. That, and we watched Love, Honour and Obey, the gangster movie, and the scene where they're all wearing those Middle Eastern robes and they've taken that pill. Oh my god. Me and my mum were wetting ourselves. Team America is just something else. It's absolutely hilarious. It really is. But yeah, don't sit down with kids. You see, it's a puppet movie. Do not. It's adult material. I definitely need to watch that again. It's so funny, Carol. It's hilarious. I love Bill Burr. Very funny. Excuse me. Thanks, Sam. I just want. Yeah, it's. I don't think anyone's even selling it. It's like hotcakes, that one. But no, they won't reprint. It's kind of a one and done with the magazines. You were crying, yeah. It's called Team America. And it's a puppet movie. But it's good. And it's hilarious. And then you've got Love, Honour and Obey, which is a British gangster movie, which has got some funny scenes. If you like Lock, Stock and Layer Cake and all those kind of, it's that kind of feel to it. I think it's Ray Winston in that one. But yeah, it's hilarious. I know you did a Santa card just before Crash went away and I didn't look it up. And Maxine said, oh no. What else is coming out? Is something coming out on the 2nd? Something on Netflix. It's coming out on the 2nd, I think, of August. I saw it years ago. Yeah, like I said, it must be 10 plus years ago that I saw it. I've had so much stress the last few days. Click on Sam's live and I'm smiling instantly. Sam, your love is infectious. So I'm glad I made you smile, Julie. As we were saying yesterday about comedy shows, I love watching, especially when you get a good old belly laugh and you can't. And that's what we were like with those ones. Proper, yeah, literally wet yourself kind of ones. Brilliant. You can't beat that laughter, and every now and then I've had that laughter with you guys sometimes in these lives and I've proper like crying. I think we all need to have that. We all need that feeling. Oh, we've got to do that one there. Yeah, not much more to do. It's just nice. I like these chats. I like this. I just feel like I'm crafting with some friends, except I'm doing all the talking. Now you've got a bit of time yet, Monty. You're early. It's the problem. He sleeps the whole time when I do these lives, and then as soon as I'm done, he's like, right, come on, Mum, let's play. And I'm like, hang on a minute. Let me just do some stuff. Peanut had me falling over and afternoon and went into the bathroom. No, I don't think I've heard of that. Oh yeah, ham hands. We'll never ever forget that. Well, if I die and some of you come to my funeral, can someone do a eulogy and talk about ham hands? Maybe have some flowers made with ham hands. No one else will understand, apart from you guys. Oh yeah, the saddle. and the one with Elvis. Wasn't it Jeanette said something? What was the Elvis? I couldn't read it. And I started laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. What was it? Got to see it. It was like 3 years ago. It was rolling so hilarious. Right, let me write that down. What's it called? Love Jeff. Is that the movie name? Jeff Dunham. Jeff Dunham. Funny guy. Oh, okay, I'll have to have a look. I'll get up and do a bit for you. If you go before me. Oh, God. Yeah, everyone's got to make a nice card. And then, you know, if they say, oh, so how do you know Sam? What memories have you got? Can you imagine? Saddle, ham, hands. I mean, it doesn't leave a great, you know, they'll be like, what on earth? What are you up to? Oh, you're one of the, oh, you're a mucker. That's what you can say. Oh, you're a mucker. Oh, ventriloquist. Okay. I'll have to have a look. I'm not proud. You will love it. Okay. I'll have a look. Still remember when you and Lee were talking about a collection and you both cracked up right up in the mini puppets and naked firemen. I think it was. I remember. Yeah. Oh dear, those puppets were funny actually. The weird chicken. Oh, it looked like a. No, it was the chick, wasn't it? And I made that one. Or the frog. Wasn't it the frog with the backpack? I think that was a funny line. No, was it a frog? It wasn't a frog. It was a rabbit. Remember the backpack? I think that was quite funny. See, they would be good ones to take to TV. I'll read all the cards out as brand ambassador at the week. Make a poem about you. Yeah, but it's got to be funny. I don't do sad things. Don't do sad, and I don't do soppy love. I like laughter. You know, you can say, oh, she was nice though, wasn't she? And then say something funny. But I don't want people. Yeah, I'm just like celebrating the lives. Obviously you'll be upset, but that's why I laugh so much about Nan, because Nan, we've had too many funny things that there's not enough sadness. It wasn't dull with Nan, you know. So we get upset, and it's coming up to a year of her death, which is just crazy. But we were laughing at the crematorium, and I cracked a joke because Granda, he was cremated first, and he's right next to a railway track, and now Nan's got to join him there. So, you know, there's all these nice words being said, and then a train goes past, and it's so bloody loud. And when we all started laughing, I went, yeah, she's going to be cursing us. So that's funny, and obviously loads of other things with the stories and stuff, but and I know that it doesn't work for everybody, because some people in life who you love are just serious people, and that's fine. You know, there still can be lovely people even though they're serious in life. But my nan just wasn't. Honestly, if you could see some of the videos, we got a video of her. I've got loads of videos of Nan, and my aunt and that had never seen some of them. All the times when we used to go visit. But Nan used to get all of those crap magazines, you know, all of the little like catalogues, and it'd say, here, have a free bag with you know, zero purchase, and it'd be the most awful bag, the cheapest plastic. Nan would be terrible with a TV channel. She'd buy everything. And I caught her with this on this video. She was going through one of these magazines. It was like a Daymart magazine or something, and at the back it had women's pleasurables that say, right? And she went, oh my. I said, what now? She went, really, look at this. And she's holding it up, and I said, what is it, Nan? And she went, I can't. And my mum's there as well. And I went, come on, tell us, what is it? She went, oh no. It's what women have like this. She's going, I said, what, Nan? Acting all like I didn't know. What is it? What is it? So I wanted her to say it. And she went, a vibrator. And she was absolutely doubled up in, laughing. And then she kept reading the kind of write-up about it, saying all these things about your pleasure, and we were absolutely crying, her laugh, and it's a lovely video, and I've put it on a few times when I've just thought I'll miss her. There's ones of her bent over her, she called it the grot room, but she had this cupboard, basically just filled with crap. She had bottles of sherry in there, she had sweets. She could never get it out, she could never get to it or find it, and she was cursing herself. She was nearly falling off the chair. It was just her bum in the air. I've got that all on video, and it makes us really laugh when we watch that back. There's just loads. I've got ones of her trying to read her own shopping list, and I'm like, well, you wrote it, what does it say? And she's there for ages. She went, really, this is terrible, I don't know what I wrote. And I've got a few of her little lists. There's just loads. I definitely think we should have brought out a stamp set in recognition of the wheelchair and the oh dear. That was just hilarious. So let me whisk through this a bit. I'm too engrossed in chatting. I need to get this down. Let's do yellow. I've got lots of funny naughty Nan stories, yeah. And he can have a little bit of blonde on him there. Phil Monty right behind me. I am nearly done, sweetie. I've got to cut this out, stick it down. I'm just having a nice little chat with my friends in my phone, and then we can do stuff later. And hello anyone else watching as well in the background. Maybe you've just joined. Maybe you've never joined before and you're like, what on earth have I stumbled upon? I'm Sam. A little bit unhinged, but nice. A bit amusing things about my races, my mum, especially when she would get tickles and not be able to finish the story from laughing so much. Yeah, I've got the pop-ups in the mail. Oh, good, Benita. That didn't take too long. All people are great on those. Yeah, I love that. And I love how, I mean, she was always like that, because I said to Mum, did she change, when Grandad died and stuff, and she had a good support around her, but you just, she lost her husband at a very young age and swore to never marry again, which she didn't. And she just put her life into her children and her grandchildren and her friends, and just, yeah, was a lovely person. And she loved you, Monty, didn't she? Hey? Nanny loved you because you were a perfect little lap dog. Perfect size. I thought you said naughty Nan. Being a bit more detailed just because I've had more time to spend colouring, because usually I would use the ephemera just for speed, but I'll go back over all these bits. There's a few areas I've missed. I shoved that into a string chamber. Look at horror faces. I didn't say it was his. Oh. Yeah, it might be worth adding that little extra bit of information in, eh? Simply going big mouth. The Santa card. You did. Oh, it was fantastic. Was that the Father Christmas one? I wonder. Was it with the chimney tops? Maybe. I've done so many cards. I sometimes totally forget the ones I've made. Let's get a little bit of the grey in, the blue grey. I'll do a little red. I've only gone and brought this die set now. Oh, have you? Where did you get it? Or did you get it when it was available? Because I think this is out of stock, isn't it? Oh, the mechanism. Nice. What, so you can do cards like this? Yes, there is a list that was put in the group not that long ago. So if you put in on the search in the group list of Made to Surprise, it should come up. I can't remember who posted it. Anyone in the chat remember? There was one done by Frances Byrne, I believe. I'm sure she did it a while ago. But then there's been another one since then. It might have been Frances again, maybe. I don't know, actually. Candy King. Do green for those. No, we do another red and then a green and a green car. Oh, take care. Have a great weekend. Going to cool off now. So hot here in Vienna. Oh, take care. Thank you for joining. Oh, was it Frances again? Was it? No, I wouldn't sell them. I mean, we do them as ephemera, but then they get, you know, like the guys will do that digitally colour them in, like through Photoshop and stuff. I posted the 4 inches. Ah, was it you, Rebecca? I know someone else did one. There you go. If you, is that name there, Rebecca? Is that the same on the Facebook group? Someone just pops that in the search, then it will come up with Rebecca's last. Well, it'll come up with all of her posts, and then you'll be able to see the one where she's done the list. Maybe pin it in the group actually. I think I can. Would you mind, Rebecca? I could probably. Let me just write your name down so I remember to do that. Where is it, Rebecca? Yeah, same name. Okay, cool. I will look for your post and I'll get it pinned so it's at the top of the group, or in like files and stuff. I think we can do. I'll have to have a look. I can't say that word, I know. It's a weird one. Although I can't say a lot of words, to be fair. I'm not going to use that one because Wendy didn't use it, so I'm not using that one. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. Appreciate that you did that. To do little red. I keep seeing little bits. Little gloves. You can have green. And his belt as well. Little lights. I like a little rosy cheek on them as well. Let's do a little bit of red and pink. How's that looking? Brown for the stumps. And then another red. Surprising how many sets you could get from the LED. I know. Thank you so much. Be badly organising. I've got my own list. It's on 59. Is it? Oh my gosh. And another card I've messed up. Don't know what's the matter with me at the minute. I need to walk away from the problem. Oh no, which one? Jules. Don't forget the parcel. Oh yeah. Let's go over the edge. It's really easy to do it with these. I need to stamp and colour all these images and then photocopy same time. Definitely. I tagged you Sam in the comment section of the post that Rebecca shared with the list. Thank you. The colouring is on my list for the weekend. I said just, dedicate some time. Just that, you don't have to do it then the once. And if you get into a routine, it's why I always say to people when you get a new collection with stamps, just spend the first a few days just getting all of the stamps stamped and coloured, and then if you can photocopy them or keep your hard copy so you've always got it then, and then do like a test run with the mechanism and keep that as a little sample so you're reminded of the style card that it creates. Keep it in a file so then you can flick through your file, look at all the different fun folds that you've got, decide which one you want to use, and then go through all your images. And once you start to get started, it's always a bit of a ball ache, but once you've started it, then that's your routine. Lots of you I know do that. You get all of your images ready first. For me it's a bit different because I'm always just creating content for you lot, and this is all part of it, sitting down colouring, so I don't mind. because I've got the time to do it within the time frame that I'm, you know, live and stuff. But when I was using coloured pencils and I had launches, I would often photocopy, because coloured pencils takes a lot longer to colour in. Let's do, we'll do a red through the middle, I think. White. I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm happy with those. Thank you, everyone. I need to do that a little bit. Some of the green. I'll just try and. That's such a harsh. Right, I'm happy with that. Right, let's cut these out. This back in here. Sample the mechanism, yeah, so it's just getting into a routine, but once you've done it, not long left, Monty. And just lie back down again. Lie down. I'm nearly done. All the different printers. Yes, there's quite a few good recommendations in the you know, in the chat and stuff. A few of you have got some really good ones. Said I will, once I go out to the garden. I'm going to invest in one. He just wants a cuddle, yeah. He does. That phone shaking, yeah, it's because that lead. Try Sorry if that was really shaking then, the lead was caught. So I don't usually have my camera, the phone connected. Another plate again. My plate's cracked. I need to get my glitter one again. I miss the glitter ones. Thank you, Cynthia. This full, need to sort it out again. Come and help if you want. You should do that girl when Sam goes on tour and goes to your craft rooms. Or you can nominate someone and I just turn up unexpected to your door. Go, hey Sam, I'm here and I'm ready to tackle your craft room. You were nominated by your lovely crafty friend who said that you were in a little bit of a pickle. You need some help, but you just don't know where to start. Well, your craft room fairy godmother is here. But I need you to put me up for the night. Did you hear him? A little snort. I've sorted my mum's. I'm quite good actually at organising when I put my mind to it. Nominate Sarah. Yeah, you've got to pay for the flight though. Travel and accommodation must be paid. Yeah, that's a good name for the TV show. Yep, come down on that. I'd love to visit Australia. Let's go to New Zealand. I don't like some of the videos I see of the huge spiders that just crawl their way into some of your homes. Can't say I'm a fan of that. But payment in tonics. Yeah. I'm going to stand back up again because I'm a lot more productive when I stand up, as much as it's nice to sit down. I am better when I stand, so let's just make sure that's not in the way. Got to move stuff out of the way when you stand. I'm nearly done. You can lie there exposing yourself. Oh shoot, that's the good thing with this though, if you do get something in the way, it just goes back down again so it doesn't crush anything. Alright, let's zoom you back out. There we go. Right. Okay, so Let's start getting these down. So she's got Santa there, but I'm going to pop him on a bit of foam so he does look like he's kind of attached. Seems a bit higher, but he's got to cover that flower, so you can go there. She's got the big Mary and then the big Christmas at the bottom, which we're going to do as well. He's got his list just behind him. Go live with you, sat beside at my desk. Okay, then she's done, which elf is that? So it's her. She looks like she's on that one. Looks like a shamrock, you know, not a shamrock, a clover leaf behind. So she must have cut. Are we doing that then? Are we cutting bits? Oh, it looks like she's cut that. Did you cut bits off, Tez? Like that. Oh, take care, Ali. Yeah, you all chip in and then get me some kind of truck so I can, I mean, it'd take me a year just to get all around Australia. Some of you are one into the other. Has she put ones on? I think that's attached. So that one's on here, but then she's attached a present to the bottom of it. Yeah, you won't see behind them or anything, so. This is how I presume she's done it anyway. That one, and then she's put a present like there. So I have to do the red one. Oh, she did the bear. I forgot the bear. He's like there. Sweden. It does hold well. I'll get the main ones down. So these ones, she must have, I don't understand how that would close. She just pulled them down for the picture a little bit. She's got another tree that looks like it's on two of them, like that. Let's just snip that bit away. And that one can go on those two. Yeah, and then she's put a present in front of that one. Got my present, oh no, I've got another red one. So that's like there, that looks good. That's actually giving it a lot more strength if you're attaching. It's almost like some of them are like attached to multiples. That looks cool, I like that. Then we've got, so she's done the north, I might have to do my North Pole there. I'm going to change it because I don't have the bear and I need something to cover that. So I think I'm just going to snip that bottom. I'll do it like that so it can still attach to. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that works. Oh dear, you're very late. We've missed a lot. We've had some proper laughs. Caravan, that's fine. Yeah. I will take a caravan. what's she got in the middle? She's got a candy cane right there. I'll leave that for a minute because I can come back to that. Make sure it all folds. It does. Well, I'm quite intrigued with this use of the pop-up. So now these ones face this way. So it looks like she's kind of done like that. Ooh. So he's stuck on there like that. So we just trim off. For anybody joining, I'm going off a card that was shared in our group of alternative ways to use this set, and people have been using it. I say people, I think it's just Tez and Wendy, maybe some of you as well. Sorry if you haven't, I've missed it. I'll be using this as a platform for multiple pop-ups, and it looks really, really good. So I've got Wendy's up on my laptop, and I'm recreating the Christmas version that she's done. Yeah, I would like to do that, Tracy. I've spoke about it for so many years. I do have to do something. I will get Craft Stash to sponsor. Yeah, if I take that up to there, I think that's what she's done. He's attached to that one. So he's like on those two. And then he's got a little glue there, so we can attach under that tree. Yeah, that's cute. Then I can have another present right there with a candy cane. And then she's done another tree and then her on this side. Oh, it looks so cute. Just make sure you don't cut off your stems of the flowers. That one there. And again, just try and a bit under that one. I just want to make sure that everything closes as well once it's all stuck down. That's how they're then facing down. So I did wonder, I thought, oh, maybe how's she folded, but she hasn't. It's just the way it naturally kind of falls down. So she put another, that's the 4 trees, but because I don't have the bear, I put the North Pole there, so I'm going to have this tree down here, I think. Then we've got the car, so that could go in there. I could put the candy cane, the car looks good next to the North Pole, like that, so I think we'll pop that one in there. This is going to be a great card, lovely card. Wendy. Is Wendy here? I don't know if she was. No. I'm not sure. Hello. See, someone else has joined there. Let's get the candy cane. No, the car, wasn't it? Yeah, like that. Then we'll have candy cane, I think there, and there. I might have to get rid of that one, so I'm just gonna, because she's not attached to that, so I'm gonna just, there we go, get rid of that one. All right, let's stick the sides flat. Thank you. Just hoping, yeah, I think it's pretty much how she's done it. Just trimming off little bits because you just want it as a support. So we're not looking to keep all of that anyway. I'm going to have them hanging over like that. I think that looks quite good. And then another tree there. Dog. Do you like that one there? Or should I put a present there? I think I prefer that. I might save that for the front. Stick that down and stick that down because they're flat anyway. But that just covers that perfectly. Again, you're just going to have to just make sure, yeah, it's completely flat, which is good. I love it. I think it's so cool. That's worked really well. Right, let's cut me Merry Christmas. Big Merry Christmas, which is, oh, here it is. So that one, Merry Christmas. So I'll do, what's she done, white, but she's got a less busy background. I think white and red would be nice. Let me just adjust my that one. 2 secs. What time are we? Oh, we're nearly. Not too late today. Let's not doing that. Okay. I'll see you. Bye. I'm just going to bring the chat up on there. Right. I think I'll do white. Anybody saying any other colours? Take care, Laura. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'm going to do white with red because the white would time with the white outline. I think it was white and red that I did on the previous card on Wednesday, wasn't it? Oh, has Wendy just joined? Wendy, they're going to be busy all morning, very late. You're making my card. We are, Wendy. We shared your card. I've got it up on my screen. I'm talking about yours and Tez's, you know, thinking outside the box. And I was just very inspired. And I want to finish this month of July with another Christmas card, although I'll be doing more next month. But I thought, perfect. Yeah. I said, oh, well, Wendy hasn't used those ones, so we won't use them. But I did forget the bear. I must have just not, I wasn't looking properly. I know, Simone, I've just chatted to her. I don't know if your comments are delayed. I wish I could have watched from the start, but I don't. No worries, but you can watch it back anyway. Once this has gone out, you'll be able to watch it back. Oh yeah, nice. Lovely. Yeah, it's been a nice live. It's been funny. We've been having some giggles. Talking about selling stuff, sales pitches, movies. It's been a bit of a random one, but it's been funny. Nice start to the day. Yeah. So yeah, it'll be a normal week crafting next week. And then launch is the 13th, so Thursday the 13th at 10 a.m. I hate when you get a little there we go. Thank goodness for these erasers because they are brilliant. I'm going to make this one over the weekend. To think I was afraid of Santa when I was younger. Mum said Mum said he was a fairy, and when we went to get a picture with Santa, I thought that's an awfully big fairy. Thank you for all liking my card, and glad Sam is doing it one too. Charlie lost his first tooth the other day, so he was very pleased. He got £2 from the tooth fairy. But he did ask a lot of questions about, if it's going to come in the room. I think they hung it on the door in the end, so the tooth fairy just came to the door. It's quite a weird thing, isn't it, to tell a child, tooth fairy's going to come in, go under your pillow. He was very pleased. We were going to tie Monty to his tooth and then let Monty run and get a treat and just pull it out, but it ended up coming out in school actually, and they put it in a little they've got little tooth fairy pouches in the school, which is really cute. It's also quite a scary thing for a child, I think, something falling out. I mean, the amount of children that eat, swallow their first tooth. And my daughter was losing her teeth. Our dog was a puppy and was losing his teeth. And pretend they were here so I could get the money. I love it. I remember I used to get in a card. Do you remember those little? They were little cards. I think I shared one. I've got one from my nan, and they had two clear dome shapes, perfect size for a £1 coin. And I used to get them in my birthday cards, early cards when I was a child from Nan. It would have like £2. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I think I'll pop that on the front. I'll do that later. I'm not going to do that now. I'll get the envelope done. But the front will just be the same paper with that and then a little ho 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 or something. But isn't that lovely? I absolutely love this. Yeah, we'll do the envelope because I've got to do that for the sake of a few minutes. Get your envelopes done. And then I haven't got much to tidy up, which is good. Didn't really finish my coffee. Yours was taped in. No, these were like, they were from the 80s. They were like, you bought them in the card shops. They were little like, because we didn't have gift cards back then, so it was how you gave money. Come on, people remember that, no? Remember that? I have got one. Get an envelope. No, definitely want posh. Gosh, we were poor. We definitely didn't have money. Hence the £2. Cried the fairy didn't come. I fibbed and said the letterbox was stuck down, so she couldn't get in. Oh, that's a good way of getting out of it, though. You'll have to give it a try. Yeah, you do, Lexi. It's a nice one. It's so easy. Really easy to just add them on there. Like I said, did not think about that at all. So, yeah, lovely idea. I'm going to do gold for this one. So I'm trying to... Yeah, those. So I'm trying to just, like, evenly use... Not just go to the same colours all the time. I think I need a new handle. That's going to burn quite quick, so that's brand new. A good Santa one there, we use that one. And some greeny ones, that's a good one. With the kids, that's nice, the holly and the ivy. And then we'll get a little red one of the Queen. After your comment about hundreds of cards in the loft the other day, I think I'm going to buy some big boxes and declutter my classroom. The loft is going to be full. Yeah, just get nice airtight plastic ones, obviously in case you do have a leak or any damp or anything like that. Put a couple of the little silica bags in as well, so that'll keep out any moisture. And yeah, store away. I wish I had a stamp collection like yours. It's just from charity shops and some of you lovely lot. But the bulk of them I just collected from charity shops. I just love decorating the envelopes like this, like mine always. They're either hand delivered or they go into another little plastic, you know, just to cover it with the normal stamp on. So it's not really adding weight or anything like that. I guess the wax seal would, but you can always skip that, or we use a little sticker seal. And I just think if you're selling at craft fairs and stuff, this is quite a nice way as well to get them noticed. What's that one got on it there? That's franked from, it just says 29th of November. Oh, 1982. No. Oh yeah, it's 15.5p. Is that 1982? It is. Was it it might be 1992. I think it's 1992. Yeah, I think it's 1990. Perfect. Perfect, as Pa Larkin would say after our chats yesterday. Perfect, Ma. That's a nice gold. I know. It's gone quick. Time flies when you're having fun. That is a huge, because that's melted so quickly. That's pulled out nearly all of the wax. Sometimes when it's a bit thicker, you don't get it all. I'd rather have more wax and a bigger seal, because that way you know it's always going to fit. Need to tighten that up. Right, there we go. I'll just bring it up a bit closer there. Isn't it fun? And it holds itself perfectly. It is not going anywhere. And it's got a little bit of movement. It's got a nice wobble. Wendy's card. I'm just going to put the same pattern paper with that little tree and then a little sentiment saying like ho 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 or something, because again all the fun's inside, so you don't really see the front for, you know, apart from when you take it out of the envelope. So I don't tend to do too much on the fronts. Thank you everyone. Oh yeah, sneak peek. What have I shared? What have I shared so far? So we've seen the papers. We've seen the falala. So let me show you, I've got them laid out here actually, so you can see. We'll do this one. So this is the next one. I'll just show you all of it because I did the falala. This is the next one. Cheers. It was on colouring on Wednesday. Papers were on Wednesday. So I was doing a colouring live to match them to the papers. So this is your pop-up one. So this will go with any stamps and dies that you've got, with all my celebratory images. But it can be cheers for anything. It could be, you know, anniversary, new job. You know, you can see here to another year, so New Year's card. Cheers to a Merry Christmas. To us, pretty lady, for all you do. To the happy couple on your birthday. I love the mockers in so many ways. I know, it's good, isn't it? So yeah, play around with them. Cheers to us, 3 cheers. Cheers to you. So like I say, it could be, you know, someone's passed their test, someone's turned 18, I don't know, loads of things, but they're just 4 really fun words that we've done that you can use across. What's that? I tried to watch the replay, but it was cut off in the middle or something. I don't know. Was the Wednesday one live, as it didn't seem to let me on. Yeah, it was live, it should be there. Oh, maybe it's gone because it cut off then. It's amazing. What's the 3 cheers? Oh, I've got you, sorry. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Catch you next week. Take care, Jeanette. Thank you for joining. So yeah, so you've seen falala, cheers. And then next week we'll do the other 2. Ready for the launch. So that should now be done. Oh, it's stuck a little bit, that's fine. There's our little wax seal. All the detail. And now, should have checked before, but I'm pretty sure these are your genuine 6x6 envelopes. Yeah, just a little, yeah, just to be careful with that one. There we go. I love it. So pleased with this. It really does pop as well. Fab. Oh, that could also go on the envelope there. That would look quite nice. There we go. Let me just flip it around just to say bye. Kind of like saying bye. Hi. That's probably a bit of a jump scare. Where's my... Try and put that in there without... There we go. That kind of works. There we go. Hi, everyone. See you next week. Yeah, take care, everyone. Do you want to say goodbye? He sat here so graceful. He just literally sat on the mat. He's such a sweetheart. You can come up close there. Thank you, everyone. You can say hi. Oh, no, I know what you want to do. You can wait. Who's that? Who's that? Cheers, Sam. Cheers, everyone. Just in time for Monty. Have a little Monty. Oh. No, you're not going. I know what you want to do. You're not doing that. Yeah. Oh, we're not going to go for a walk yet. I've got to do some work and then do some garden stuff. We'll go for a walk later. Oh, thank you for the kisses. Gorgeous Monty. Hey there, Mr. Monts. They're all saying hi to you. And saying hello. Right. Thank you as always again. You can see how it looks this way up as well because you can't usually see it. There we go. Cute. Love it. Right. Thank you, everyone. Nice Friday. Happy Friday. Have a good weekend. All that good stuff. And yeah, I'll be back again on Wednesday. Delightful card. Hey, Karen. Hope you're good. He's saying no, he wants to play. He's got his blanket down there. He wants to dig. I know exactly what he wants to do because he's become obsessed with it. Oh, God. Right, down you get before you fly off me. Right, everyone, I'm going to go. See you all later. Bye.